Are you kidding?
16 cougars, panthers, 3 jaguars, 1 leopard, 6 lions, 14 tigers.
14 tigers. There's more bobcats than tigers?
Surprising.
Damn. Do either of you know why a bobcat is called a bobcat?
Because they're tails?
Yeah, good. That's not everyone who gets that.
Really?
Yeah.
That was so country of us to both know that. Like...
Whoa! Ooh! Welcome back to Show Me Something podcast. I do have to note something. I don't read the comments very often, but I checked in yesterday. And a lot of people said I've been cussing too much. So I would like to say this is a note. I'm going to try to say less F-bombs today. So, Sophie, if I cuss, you can tell me to stop and call it out for me.
Fucking do better, Wes. What the fuck are you doing? It's fucking rude of you.
Sorry. So, like I said earlier, I'm going to try to cuss less. And Sophie and I have breaking news. It's going to shock the world. We're coming home to Kansas City, Missouri for a little party.
Wait, I'm actually so excited for that. And the amount of people who are like, wait, how can we RSVP? Like, what if we don't get in? Can you guys get us in? Like, I think this is about to be like a really big fun deal for us.
So if you're in the Kansas City area, or if you're even in Columbia or St. Louis and want to drive up, pull up, it is the same weekend as Mizzou KU basketball and Chiefs Texans football.
Big
so
weekend.
Lots going on.
Yep.
Huge weekend. But we're going to be at a restaurant. Well, it's like a bar.
A pub.
But I looked on Facebook and this guy was like, man, I can't believe they're having a party at Arby's. That's awesome. So the party is sponsored by Arby's, guys. It's at No Other Pub, 2:30 to 6. And Arby's is bringing the food and the drinkies and the games. But it's going to be really fun.
It really will be. Like, we're going to be very interactive. All of our friends and family are going to be there. There's going to be just a bunch of people there. So, and honestly, it's going to be a great weekend for all types of football, especially Kansas, Mizzou. And then you definitely have the Chiefs, like you mentioned. But this is like a big fun weekend. So I think it's going to be so fun. Meet and greet.
Kansas Mizzou basketball.
Basketball.
May I add?
Yeah.
But better. December 6th. I don't even think I said the date in the beginning. So first weekend of December, pull up. That's our big announcement for today. Because Sophie and I don't even get to see each other that much.
We really don't. We need to do better about that. But I will say with it too, people are like, well, what's it called? The pub is actually called No Other Pub. Like, that's correct. That's the place. So come hang out with us.
Yeah, gonna be fun. But that's the news we're dropping.
Yep.
So those are my two big things. No cussing and our party.
Okay, well, I have some like fun things to talk about, but I think I want to wait for the hot girl section.
Oh, okay.
I just got...
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's like a good, like, it kind of made me tear up a little bit. Like, I loved it.
Oh.
So, I know.
Wait, okay, the first day of BravoCon in my Vegas hotel room, I was like kind of hungover and I didn't have to be anywhere till 1. And I fell into the deepest hole of like, they call them like hope core videos, just like the TikToks that'll make you cry.
Yes.
My eyes were so puffy and I was just sobbing in my bed for 2 hours. And I was like, I cannot go. I have to put my phone down and like shower. I look like such a nightmare. But the internet, you put like just a little piano and something just beautiful, it'll get you.
Well, I feel like there are so many really cool, positive, heartwarming things. But like, if you've turned on the TV and go to news, it's all like really bad, negative things. But if you get on the right side of social media, there's just so many things to like smile about. Like, there's love all around. Like, I love going down those rabbit holes. Seriously.
Yeah, it's good. You want to build your FYP for the good.
Yeah.
I would like to address a video that's been circulating the internet of Jesse and I wiping out in a club. We were trying to leave. This is the first night or second night. I don't remember.
What time was it?
Like 3 or 4 a.m. probably.
Oh, okay.
But it was crowded as shit. Like, even the VIP area where we were was like mad crowded. It was just like fucking crazy. And so finally we were like, let's go. Kyle stayed, of course. But Carl, Jesse, and I, and whoever else we were with were like, let's go. So a security guard starts leading us out. I didn't realize people even were like filming us leave, but we're leaving. And I just am grabbing Jesse, and Jesse's 6'6". So I can't see anything. We're just going. And he just fucking runs right into a stanchion pole. He falls. Then I fall behind him and hit me right in the dick. And it was just like, you try to leave all cool because you have like a security guard and everyone's like watching or like grabbing you. And we just, and like, it was right where it opened up and it wasn't even that crowded. And we just smoked a pole. But grocery cart theory, I did pick it up and made sure that there was no damage. And then we left and I went home and iced my balls.
Dude, I thought that was hilarious, though.
It's Jesse's fault.
Well, Jesse almost Jesse kind of fell over it too, but then like he didn't say anything to you, and so you just ran directly into it.
No, then he just kept going.
I know. Oh yeah, I didn't even look. Yeah, I didn't even look if you were good. But you guys didn't fall, which was good. You just tripped over it, which is even kind of better, I think.
That would have been bad.
I would have.
But it just looks. It looks so fucking like awkward and freaking awkward and dorky. And it's just funny because the whole weekend's about like being serious and taking pictures and photos and whatever. And that was just good stuff.
I do love that. I didn't know what you were about to say. I thought something else had circulated the internet and I was like, oh.
That's the worst of it.
I love. Okay, well, I don't really have much. We just got done talking. So I think that we should actually just get right into the Hot Girl of the Week because I just need to tell you this story.
Yeah, I could tell you're fucking God damn it. Sorry. Frickin'. You're drooling at the mouth. We have free will. We can make Hot Girl of the Week a beginning segment.
Okay. Well,
presented by Arby's.
I think I'm just like ultra excited about this. I don't even know why because I don't even know them. But so I'm wearing this hat. It's called Champs, right?
Okay.
And they also sent me a
come in a little closer. What's the little logo at the bottom?
It's like a
it's a little trophy, a little trophy emoji.
They sent me a jersey.
Mizzou colors.
Yep. Which might be like their bar too. I don't know.
Do we have a location base for this brand?
It's oh my God, I just turned on the TV. Sorry. Did you hear that?
It sounded like that was like a sound effect for the jersey.
That just scared the shit out of me. I've been watching a scary like show and that freaked me out. So my Hot Girl of the Week is actually Jess in the Champs Bar on Lake Geneva in Wisconsin. So it's a little bar on Lake Geneva.
Wait. Okay.
Have you been?
My brother's girlfriend has a house on Lake Geneva and she takes Henry there like multiple times throughout the year.
Dude, they've had to have heard of Champs. She played at Duke. Her name's Haley Gorecki. She played in the league for a little bit and then she got traded to Phoenix. So we were actually teammates out in Phoenix, Arizona with the Mercury for like a season, I think. And now she's like some really cool sports agent. And she's doing really cool things, but she's always at Lake Geneva. Like that's where, you know how like we go to the Ozarks or like you go to the football games with Casey with all your guys from high school.
Mm-hmm.
This is where her friend group goes. And they just like look like such a great time. They're always on a boat. They're always on the water, drinking, hanging out. Just a good group of people. And so every time she's there, I'm always like, oh God, take me sometime. Like I would love to go. It just looks awesome. And so they were at Champs and the owner found out that we were friends. Okay. And so her and her dad were like huge basketball fans. The dad was like a mega fan, like a really cool, just like loved women's sport.
Women's basketball. Yeah.
Yes.
An ally.
Mm-hmm. So he actually passed away. And which is like
rest in peace.
Yes, which is like super sad. But now her and her sister own the bar and are like thriving and killing it. And so like it's just like I have like a whole sheet of like their whole story, and like I never read those like ever, so I'm not so sure why I read this one, but it like brought me to tears because just like they are putting this like memorial kind of like I don't even know what you call it, like up in their bar of like their dad, and like he wanted my jersey up there, like next to him. Isn't that so nice? I know.
Wow.
And so I sent and like wrote a little note and I was like, cheers to your dad on the jersey, and then signed it. And like,
oh, that's really cute.
Yeah. So like their story is just super cute. Plus now they're
like, you have to go now.
Well, I know, dude, like we should, I don't know when we would ever have the time, but it'd be so fun for us to like bounce around to different lakes and have like a little like
lake tour.
Dude.
From like that's in the middle of your season.
Can't do that. But like, that's what I'm saying is like, instead of doing like tours, we should do like a lake tour.
I know. Maybe you go slow on your rehab and we can do it this next summer.
Hey, well, with how the CBA is going, we might not even have a season. So maybe this is our year.
Do you want to unpack that? I'll go my hot girl and then you can go your hot girl of the week. Or then you can tell us about the CBA.
Wait, pause.
I don't think you...
So my hot girls of the week, just to clarify, are the
yes.
Yeah, the two sisters who are running freaking champs on Lake Geneva in Wisconsin.
My hot girl of the week is... there's no shot you watched the Bravo Awards, Sophie. But one of the awards was for like best use of a prop. And the winner was Dorit Kemsley, who is a housewife on Beverly Hills. And whatever the scene was, I remember seeing it memed on Twitter or whatever. And she was like, I'm sure some shit happened. And she hops in her car and like is speeding down the highway and like lighting a cigarette. And it was just like super iconic. So she wins the award and they called her up and she just walked up smoking hot.
Oh.
And was like, appreciate it. Pulled out a fucking cig, lit it on stage and was like, and it was real. And then walked to the back with her award and her cigarette in hand. And I was like, dude, what a fucking legend.
What's her name?
Dorit Kemsley.
Hold on.
So hot, so cool. And then what brought it home for me was on TikTok, someone made an edit of it with a Limp Bizkit song, the song Break Stuff. And it is just like the fucking most badass shit I've ever seen ever. And Dorit Kemsley is my hot girl of the week, and it's not even fucking close.
Dude, how do you spell that?
Dorit. It was iconic.
Dorit?
I'm sending it. Dorit.
Dorit?
Yeah, Kemsley. Wait, will you please watch this video I'm sending you?
Oh, here it is. Found her. She didn't even say anything.
No, just lit a cig and walked off. Fucking iconic.
Dude, that is funny as shit.
So that's my hot girl of the week. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, that is.
It was an honor. It was an honor to share a stage with you, Dorit.
Wow.
So that's cool.
Man, that was. I was not expecting it to like. She seems like a cool chick too.
It's crazy being around all these housewives because they're fucking cool, and I just think obviously it's hard to feel like I can relate to them on a lot of things, but they're sick. That was so tight.
Well, yeah. I mean, what was she so stressed about? Do you think that her mother and father just loved Doritos and they wanted to name her Dorit?
That's the worst joke you've made since we started this podcast.
No, but I was just time out. I just had Doritos the other day. Oh no. Sorry, that's a kitty. Doritos.
It was her and her husband publicly announced that they were separating. So it's a little dark. But fucking, I don't care. She rocks. Wow.
Well, ladies, if you're trying to impress Mr. Wes Wilson, just go ahead and when you're around and pop out a cig and don't say shit.
But it's like she looked so hot, and like, that was awesome. Today's show is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet. If you're new to sports betting, this is the app that actually makes it easy. Not sure what to wager on? No problem. Hard Rock Bet literally shows you what everyone else is betting. We're talking about trending parlays, popular upsets, touchdown picks, and player props, all right there for you to browse. And here's the best part. If you haven't placed your first bet yet, you can still jump in on their new offer. Bet $5, and if it hits, you don't just get back your winnings, you'll score $150 in bonus bets too. It's not just that welcome boost either. Hard Rock Bet drops new promos every single day. So whether you're betting on football, hockey, or even a little esports this weekend, there's always something happening. The ladies down in Columbia, Missouri just started their season strong last night. You can ride with them all year long or bet on whatever's got your attention. Again, new promos every day, so go check out the Hard Rock Bet app. Explore what's trending and start building your first parlay. Download Hard Rock Bet and try your first bet today. I'm surprised that this is podcast episode 21, and we haven't talked about fucking Michael Porter Jr. yet, which for those who don't know, also from our hometown. But he's said a lot of insane stuff over the last few years, I guess you could say.
Really? This offseason, he's been on one.
He's been saying dumb shit, though, for a while.
Yes, but I feel like this offseason in particular, he's just unfiltered.
Yeah. But so the Nets told him, there's the first team to be like, hey, maybe stop talking out loud.
They said that?
Yes, that's why it got brought up again. So he talked about you, and then the Nets put out a thing being like, can you not do this anymore, please?
I didn't know that.
Okay, but you read the quote though.
Well, so I will just tell you, I was working out, and when did this tweet? Can you scroll down? When did this tweet come out yesterday? I guess this started kind of hitting social media platforms, but I'm not kidding. I think maybe 35 people sent me this tweet yesterday. And I was like, what? But he said this kind of I feel like a year or at least 4 or 5 months ago, something kind of regarding the same topic. So I thought it was just kind of resurfacing.
Mm-hmm.
But then I saw it and I was like, people are kind of going in on him because it doesn't the timeline doesn't make so much sense.
Well, from what I gathered, he basically was trying to say no one should compare NBA and WNBA players together because he could beat you guys in basketball in 1-on-1 when he was in 8th grade and you guys were in high school.
I think, and this is my personal opinion, but if you are a professional football player, basketball player, really any sport, but let's just take it basketball because that's where we're both at. To me, if you're in that elite level group, you should be able to beat the girls. I'm not surprised by that. That is not but I just don't get why it's continuing to get brought up. And if women are saying that he couldn't beat them, he could. Any NBA star or player could beat a female in high school.
Okay, I agree. I think people are like, why are you still everything he's ever said is men and women, him just being so weirdly insecure about women being around him and their reflection of him. I think it wouldn't be that big of a deal if he hasn't been talking about women so much the last 2 years. Well,
why did it what was this a response to? I haven't watched anything. I haven't watched
wanted to know the same thing. What was the response?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm going to look this up on Perplexity real fast and ask because it'll be faster. The original prompt discussion was about whether elite male teenagers in middle school or high school could beat or dominate WNBA players. Porter said, I'm probably going to go with 8th grade. I have real experience doing this. Okay, so that is fair.
Yeah, the context of it is fair. Yeah.
He was asked, at what age do you think men could beat WNBA players? And his take was 8th grade. Do you think an 8th grader could hang? A group of elite 8th graders could beat a WNBA team?
I mean, if they're future pros, dude, I mean, it just depends how big they are at that age.
And
the majority of the time, if they're going pro, unless you're a late bloomer, you're already pretty big. And I mean,
they're massive 8th grade boys.
Yeah. So I would say that's probably
honestly
true.
Fuck, I don't want.
I mean, it's probably true. I don't want to be unrealistic or delusional. Men are just stronger, bigger, athletic. They just are a different build. And so if you put them up against females, I'm well, yeah, they're going to win. Duh.
Here's my biggest question for you, Sophie. Do you think there are any players in the WNBA who would fight it and say, we could beat any high school team of boys? We're that much better. No one younger could ever hang with us.
Oh, no. Well, I think if you put the best of the WNBA against a group of 8th grade boys or future NBA guys.
Well, I was going to say high school for the hypothetical that we're starting now. 8th grade is a little too prepubescent for me, but once you get to high school seniors, Cooper Flagg was a high school senior 2 years ago.
Dude, there's no way.
So like,
there's no way.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like there are some females who can outshoot, who can pass the shit out of it, who are strong, can rebound, can like, we all have the skill, but it's all like, if you put their best high school against the best WNBA, the male and female are just so different. I just don't think that's a fair matchup.
That is a fair case for MPJ in the fact that he got maybe clickbaited, given that there was no context. And everyone on this podcast has been fucking clickbaited or freaking clickbaited before. So, you know, I will allow you to use this time. We'll give you like however much time you want to talk about what the Rockbridge High School basketball roster looked like, though, because he was talking about his sisters and you.
Yeah, actually, this is good. This is good.
I'll do it for you if you want to be humble, but I think you should do it.
Yeah, I'll do it because there's not private schools who recruit, will pay for the kids' schooling, do all that.
St. Louis is a fucking jackpot of a zillion private schools that are so good and they can recruit. They're good at football, basketball, soccer, literally everything. Yep. Kansas City, much more public high schools, but like
still do it.
We went to public high school in a smaller town than Kansas City and St. Louis.
Yes.
And then Sophie, the floor's yours. Sorry.
Okay. We're 6'4", 6'3".
And these are Michael Porter Jr.'s sisters.
Yep.
Who are
tall.
Tall. And beautiful, may I add.
Stunning.
Just want to sneak that in there.
Yeah, their whole family is completely stunning. And so it is so funny because I actually won 4 state championships, right? So me and Sierra Porter.
Oh my God.
But it was so fun because
not without the student section though.
Dude, student section was fucking awesome.
Brew crew.
I will say we started winning and teams wouldn't play us. So when it got to be my senior year, we had, I think, like only 3 or 4 home games because people did not want to come play us. And so we traveled all over the damn state of Missouri, Kansas, Illinois, I think Iowa. Like we traveled everywhere to get games because people did not want to come because we don't have a conference. We didn't have a conference back then. And so we traveled everywhere because people didn't want to play.
Guys, that's a public school.
That's insane.
That's fucking crazy.
Shout out Jill Nagel.
Shout out Jill.
No, I love Jill. She's the best. Yep.
And we couldn't shout out Jill Nagel without shouting out Greg Nagel, her sweet husband. But we won't take up too much of your guys' time, but you just need to know there was like what a time.
Yeah, like I will say when we hear these types of conversations or debates and we like bring it back to high school, like I think I was someone who got very blessed with a great high school team. And so like when I'm trying to compare our dominant high school team to like what he's saying, like I'm like, that's kind of valid. Like we were the best of the best of our classes. And so like when there's an argument like that, that's why it's always fun. Like we've had these discussions in person and like you have them with other players. And like at the end of the day, the men in sports will always win. Duh.
I'm trying to think of sports that don't require like
chess.
No, because golf you tee off from closer.
Every sport. Think about it. Besides like band dancing, maybe.
You know what I would like to watch?
What?
Like Nebraska volleyball play a bunch of dudes. Something about volleyball, I like. They're beasts.
Dude, I will say that. But have you ever watched men volleyball players?
Yeah, it's scary. They like, yeah.
Dude, those people can jump out of the damn gym. But like Nebraska volleyball, shout out Harper Murray. She's turning into my little bestie. Love her.
Mm-hmm. Shout out.
She's sweet.
Before we get into this, Sophie, any sporting events you have your eye on? Like heading into the week, heading into December?
Is this a trick question? No. Go for it, Wes.
For those of you who don't know about it's got a few names. It's called the Brawl of the Wild. Some call it Cat Grizz. It is Montana State versus Montana. It is the game has been played since 1897. May I add you? So this would be the 124th meeting. Yeah. Not everyone knows about it, but it is like Mizzou KU, great rivalry. This thing is like is unreal. College game day went a year ago. We hate the University of Montana. Montana doesn't have pro sports, so this is everything. You could be 0-11 and beat this school and still kind of feel good about your season. And that is this week. And not only is it the rivalry, but it is also for the Big Sky Championship. So 2 trophies on the line. It is the best rivalry I've ever been a part of. They have a 6 stadium. It's loud. It's going to be crazy. It'll be on TV. If anyone's bored at 3:00 Eastern time on Saturday, this is a game. It's worth your time. And I feel good. I feel great. But it's the only, we beat the shit out of the Big Sky Conference all year. We're very, very good. This game is the only game I get, I'm nervous all week for, because kind of no matter what happens after, you still have a bad taste in your mouth, no matter what. But we play for this big ass fucking trophy that's 500 pounds. Sophie, if you look at this, it's really big. It's called the Great Divide Trophy.
Wait, can people hold that?
You have to have 10 linemen holding it up. Yeah.
Wait, did you guys win this when you played?
We won my junior year and my senior year. So I went out with 2. But it's incredible. And so I would be remiss if I did not get on this podcast and say, go Cats, fuck the Grizz. And I'm going to say fuck them, because we usually say FTG, but go Bobcats. A lot of people have FTG tatted on their lips and stuff. It's real deal.
Are you serious?
Swear to God. Actually, can I tell you a funny story if you have time?
Do it. We have plenty of time.
The first game I ever traveled was my freshman year at Montana. So it wasn't towards the end of the year that they wanted to play me.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh shit, this is a crazy first away game to have. And so I'm so excited, whatever. We get in the locker room, and I don't know why I had a bad feeling. I just was fuck, I don't know. The equipment team forgot to stitch my last name on my jersey. So everyone has their last names, and mine was just blank. And I was like, hey, did you guys forget? What are we doing here?
You should have put a Sharpie and just
a Sharpie or duct tape.
Wilson, yeah.
And they were like, sorry, we forgot it. I was like, what the fuck? So it's my first away game. I'm so proud. It's in this super loud stadium where they hate us.
Yeah.
And we go running out there, and I'm the only person without a last name on their jersey. And I was just kind of I was just this the whole game. And I probably only played 10 snaps, but
who cares?
I'm standing there, and they're all like, who's the mystery man down there? Who's the mystery man? Why doesn't he have a name? Do you have to earn your last names? And so they were heckling me the whole time. But it was just a classic, you're so excited for your first game to travel, and of course something goes wrong, but it's pretty funny.
But dude, if you think about it, that's a good meme. If that didn't happen, it wouldn't have been as rememberable, maybe,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. But go Cats. That's all I wanted to say.
I like that.
Big one.
Actually, you know what? That kind of fits for both of us. Go Cats, because the Tiger's a cat. We want the Cats. All Cats win. What?
But no one in Columbia says go Cats.
No, but I'm just thinking a Jayhawk is a bird. What's Montana's thing?
They're a grizzly, so that would be a large mammal.
Yeah.
So we're just encompassing all cat mascots. There's probably if you encompass all cats,
holy shit,
in Division 1,
so many,
probably 45 or something.
Probably more than that, don't you think?
Bobcat, tiger. There's not a lot of lions in college.
K-State is that a cat?
Wildcat.
I feel
Arizona is also the Wildcats. Northwestern is also the Wildcats.
The tiger.
There's a lot of tigers.
Lots of tigers, especially in the
Jaguars.
SEC. I don't know if there's a jaguar.
Wait, I'm going to look this up on Perplexity real fast and ask, because it'll be faster.
Oh my God. How many?
Oh, Cougars. BYU. Cougies.
55.
55. What did I say? 45?
Yeah, dude, you were so close.
Holy shit. 15 Bobcats. Are you kidding?
16 Cougars, Panthers, 3 Jaguars, 1 Leopard, 6 Lions, 14 Tigers.
14 Tigers. There's more Bobcats than Tigers?
Surprising.
Damn. Do either of you know why a Bobcat is called a Bobcat?
Because they're tails?
Yeah, good. That's not everyone gets that.
Really?
Yeah.
That was so country of us to both know that. You bob, cats with a bobbed tail.
Not a lot of people. That's a good job, Soph.
Thanks. Shout out to Paula. She's funny.
Shout out,
Did you know
Paula.
that?
Shout out, Paula. Wait, so I was going to show you. This is how it takes, like, all the big boys have to get together and, like, carry it around the stadium.
Yeah. That's so cool.
It's
That's
sick.
so cool.
All right, real talk. Every holiday season, there's always that one person that is impossible to shop for.
Oh, 100%. In my family, that's my mom. She'll swear she doesn't want anything and then ends up being obsessed with everything you give her.
Exactly. That is literally my aunt. But this year, I finally crushed it. I surprised her with a bubble cuddle blanket from Cozy Earth. And she called me the next morning like, I'm living in this now.
That's the sign of a great present. The one that instantly gets put up in the daily rotation. And I also have the same blanket. It's heavy, it's soft, and I love it so much.
So the holidays actually kind of move a little fast with me because I travel, rehab, family plans are all over the place. So it's definitely chaotic. So giving someone something that actually makes them slow down and breathe, that's next level. That's what Cozy Earth is all about. Pure, cozy, and comfort.
And they make the whole thing easy. You get a 100-night sleep trial and a 10-year warranty. I've been rocking their pajama set, and it's basically my uniform at the crib.
Plus, Cozy Earth kicked off Black Friday early. Use our code SHOWME with their site-wide sale and save up to 40% off.
Jump on it now because those savings do not last long. And when you check out, hit the post-purchase survey and let them know you heard about Cozy Earth on Show Me Something.
Give the people you love a little luxury this season with Cozy Earth.
All right, let's hop into a little thing we like to call Tell Me Something.
The most unique segment on our show.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sophie. Hey, Wes. Big fan of the podcast and your careers. My son is a senior in high school, and he just landed a full ride scholarship to play baseball at a JUCO in Southern Illinois. We are from Georgia. I just want to know if you could give my son some advice on how to approach the first year in college as an athlete, as a student, as an independent young man. What to do to be, positive in all aspects of those things and just kind of get the most out of his experience, but also be successful and continue to grow and get bigger and get stronger to hopefully play at a 4-year college after his JUCO time.
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats, big
That's
dog.
awesome.
That's fire.
That is so cool.
That's fire.
Do you want to go first?
I can. Two things that I think of. Obviously, JUCO, he probably won't be there for 4 years right away, but I still think trying to be present where you are will help you a lot. Like, I was kind of lonely when I first left for college. Obviously, you have friends because you're on a sports team, but they're still new and you don't necessarily they don't have a lot of depth to them. Once you can really settle in and be content with the town you're in, the friends you have, I think it makes the sport you're playing easier because you have layered appreciation for where you are. And then the roller coaster of your sports career does not affect you as much as it would if that's the only thing you put all your marbles into. Because it can really fuck with you as an athlete because it's kind of how you self-identify. And so having good relationships with your teammates, with your coaches, and appreciating the school and community that you're a part of will make your athletic experience that much better. So really give that a shot. And then, you're going to a JUCO. So the idea is that you're going to go to another school, do the same thing at the next place, really try. And that's harder now with the way everyone's transferring, I would imagine. But that is what helped me. So that's big.
I like that. Yeah, I think just kind of piggybacking off you, when you can really dive into the community, that helps so much of just being where your 2 feet are at and embracing that. But when it comes to the actual athletic side of becoming a freshman, I think it's all about time management. It's about work ethic. My biggest thing is it's about stacking the days. Everyone wants to come on campus and be the star right away. You want to get paid right away. You want to be a starter right away. Well, that's not how it works. That's not really reality. And so for me, I think when you can stack the days and really learn the ropes and dive into your nutrition, into getting into the weight room, into getting extra reps, that's part of the journey. You have to embrace and love the journey. And if you're stacking the days and even getting 1% better every single day, and sometimes that might look different. Sometimes you're going to have a shitty day, but you tried your best and that's what it was. I think it's all about the journey. And so enjoy it, embrace it, love your teammates, get to know people. And I think when you do that, I don't know, I think you're going to look back and be really proud of your career.
Mm-hmm. Congrats, dog. Have fun.
Morning, Sophie. Morning, Wes. Kelly had a more serious question for you. How would you guys handle family that you don't get along with? Specifically, like, in an in-law situation. Seems like we're always at odds, and I don't really feel that safe communicating my beliefs when I get into discussions, and just gets all around awkward, and I know it hurts my wife in a lot of ways, so just curious if you guys have any advice. All right, love the pod. Hope you're doing well. Happy holidays.
Happy
Bye.
holidays. Honestly, great voice. That guy's a great voice.
Yeah, you should do radio.
But I am kind of curious. Does he know that, like, we don't have in-laws? Neither of us?
Yeah. That's tough. So Sophie and I don't really have experience with that. Again, don't take any of our information too serious here. My first thought would be just to be as open with your wife as possible about it, and because she'll be honest with you and about her family, where like you probably don't want to step on toes as much, and like I hate to put it all on her, but it kind of feels like, well, no, but like what other middleman option is there?
I feel you.
Or like, she could also be like, this isn't my fucking issue. You guys figure it out, like, because you all are going to be with each other for a long time.
Yeah.
If she wants to do that, she has every right to. It also depends on like how you don't get along. Like, do you not have similar interests, or is it like different political views? Like, there's a bunch of different ways that this could all be a thing.
Yeah.
But
I think at the end of the day, I think you can go into a situation of trying to like have a clean slate and just going in there knowing like, hey, maybe good vibes this year. Like, let's just try to give them another shot. And like, hopefully you can find one person on her side or his side of the family that you can like cling on to
be your like doorway. Yeah. And like, that's good. I like that.
And like,
that's
if you already know that you guys maybe don't get along or there's some tension, just like be friendly. Like, don't just try to pursue some peace, and then like just kind of go do your own thing. You know what I mean?
Well, I think it depends how much you see them. If it's like all the time, you might have to put your foot down and like solve the shit because it's too unbearable. Mm-hmm. But if it's like just
holidays,
Christmas and like a birthday once a year, then just keep the peace. Like, who really cares?
Yeah.
But if it's like every month or like a couple times, like
that's different.
You got to figure the shit out. Like, then I don't know, stand up to someone.
Yeah.
And just lock it in.
But Wes, I
think
I do think that you had good advice though. I think that you and your significant other, you guys should always make sure that you guys are on the same page. Like, keep that line of communication open and move on from there.
Yeah.
That was pretty good advice.
Look at us, Soph. Oh. This next segment is brought to you by Hard Rock Bet. Okay, guys, real quick. Chiefs kind of in a do or die situation this Sunday.
Not kind of, Wes. They are 100% in die.
Yeah, so things are looking a little scary, and Sophie and I are going to give you each and any time TD score, just if you need a little sprinkle, because Sophie and I are a little nervous about where this season is going, and we're trying to bring some good juju back. So anytime TD score, I'm rolling with Patty Mahomes using his legs. Do or die, I think if they get in the red zone, I think he's going to sacrifice his body, like go get you some. He sneaky, decent runner. And he seems to find the end zone when they need it the most. So I'm going Mahomes rushing touchdown. I think he knows what's at stake and he's going to go find it himself.
Okay, I think my pick this week, and if these picks work, I think that somehow we should become like special coaches for the rest of the season, like on the sideline with headsets, chewing all these guys as a new asshole so they can like win another Super Bowl. I think that's just my opinion. But I think I'm going to go with Xavier Worthy. I think he's kind of been struggling a little bit. Hasn't had a touchdown, I feel like, the past couple games. And so target him early, target him often, and let's get him one. Like, he needs to get going.
So, lovely take.
Well,
I'm in. I'll tell you.
We talked about this. You helped me with my thoughts. So shout out to you.
Amazing. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. Remember, December 6th in Kansas City, come take a shot with Sophie and I.
Dude, we are going to have a freaking blast. And I haven't seen you in so long. So this is going to be really fun. It's going to be good.
It's going to be rock.
And I really like seeing you drink water. I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, got you. Bye.
Later, guys.